What is going on, everyone? What is going on? Welcome to this week's episode 80 of the STS Guys. I am Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
Hey guys, it's Nate.
And I'm Scott.
And we are the STS Guys, a weekly podcast where we sit around, shoot the shit, and talk about anything geeky, nerdy, and cool. What is going on, guys? So we have all four of us together once again. So it's nice to see everybody.
Yes,
So
with
we
our
got
powers
the band
combined,
back
we are
together.
the STS Guys.
Yep, it's been a while, man.
No, it has been a while. Last week, like I said, I was deathly ill. Like I said, I got like SARS or something. I don't know. Like I couldn't breathe. I couldn't talk. I couldn't do anything. So I said, I'm glad to finally be over that for the most part. So
There
Awesome.
definitely
You sound
seems to be
good.
something going around because I was sick for a while. My fiance got sick. I know people in the office have been sick. It's going around.
oh yeah, like it's that, and then like I said, part of my like I said. So you know how like I said you typically get sick when you after you get off an airplane, just because like you're in tight closed quarters.
Yeah,
I said,
a lot of germs.
I've learned that's the downside of public transportation in my because it's basically like being on an airplane every single day. So that's a little weird, but so I'm like, okay, you know what? Have to up the vitamin intake to combat the lovely shared gifts on public transportation.
Yeah, because you've been taking the bus to work, right?
Yeah, I've been taking the bus, and like I said, it's been interesting regardless. But like I said, it's closed confined quarters. Like I said, just doesn't bode well for your health sometimes.
So as you go through riding the public transport in Austin, can we start to have an occasional segment that's like stories from the bus?
Oh, I haven't even told you guys half my stories. So,
Oh man,
okay, do you guys want to hear one story from public transportation?
all right, so this
Most
is
definitely.
the first stories from the bus.
All right. I call this one Homeless Love. So right as you my route takes me right on the freeway. And so I ride one of the rapid buses, and so there's this bridge of where like typically like I said all the the people who don't have homes congregate. So there's like a homeless shelter right around the corner, but like I said, there's this overpass bridge where like I said everyone just kind of seems like to camp out with their little shanty town and things like that. I kid you not, at least once a week, like there's like so just just a couple people just full on going at it, like everything off, like just going at it. And like I said, I was shocked the very first time I saw it, and so I was talking to one of the guys that was next to me on the bus. I'm like, can you believe this? He's like, oh yeah, that's normal. So it's become my weekly thing of basically like said this bareback couple just going at it underneath this bridge, at least once a week, on the way home from work.
wow. Is it the same people every time, or is it something different?
So you know what? So I've wondered that just because I think the one person is the same, but the outfits continue to change on the other one. So sometimes it's a hoodie, sometimes it's like a raincoat, sometimes it's like this little parka looking thing. Like I said, it changes every time. It's like a
Sometimes
mystery.
it's a dude named Jeff.
Yeah, like I said,
Wow.
I said I want to know the story, but from a distance. Like, I wish I could have the details, but from a distance.
Playing Sherlock Holmes, piecing together a puzzle of who are the sexing people.
Exactly. So that is one of our more mild stories. Like so, they get even more interesting than that. But that's probably my most current and my most consistent story that I have from the bus. Is at least once a week. You know what? They let nature run its course, and you know what? It's all natural.
Just
You get
go into town.
So is this like a stop that you get to like kind of sit and watch, or is it something that you just pass by?
So I said, typically, I said you're passing by, but I said the thing here is traffic sucks. Like I said, during the afternoon, and so this is right as you're getting on the freeway, and so there's typically a backup getting on the freeway. So it's typically like a good 5-minute show before you actually get on the freeway.
Wow, that's interesting. We have homeless people everywhere, but I don't think I've ever seen people getting it on the side of the street.
I've never seen that either. It's like I said, it's almost like we're under a bridge. This is about as private as things can get.
Except for
But
that
you're
bus
right
going
by
by
the-
right there.
Yeah, you're right by
The
freeway.
mood strikes, and if the place is right, you'll make it work.
You know what? I said it's almost kind of like Jeff Goldblum says. I said nature will find a course. Like it's gonna happen. Like I guess that's maybe when they say like keep Austin weird. I think that may be one of the things because it doesn't seem to phase anybody.
I can tell you this though. I don't think that's what they thought of when they made up that phrase. Like I think they were thinking about the people, like the hipster, quirky people, not the two homeless people having sex.
You know what? Like I said, I think it's added to the repertoire of events. Like honestly, like I said, in my life, like I said, I've had so many different interesting things happen. So like I said, me and Scott, like I said, we were sitting, like I said, well, it's just when we all used to work together. So when me and Scott were just sitting at the table, then all of a sudden you saw a guy in a full-on wizard costume just walked by, and everyone's just acting normal. Like, you know what? Hey, you know what? Wizards work at work. That's
dude's chilling in a wizard outfit. Jeremy and I dropped our silverware and just were like, what's going on? And no one else acknowledged that this guy wasn't dressed as goddamn Gandalf the Grey.
Yeah. Well, and so so maybe you know what? People can dress up in wizard costumes. People can have sex under bridges. It just happens. It's natural.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a 1-for-1 comparison, but hey, I'm with you.
You know what? Like I said, I don't even know what else to compare it to. But like I said, it's just we'll let that be. This week's tales of public transportation. Like I said, I can't wait to tune in next week.
Yeah, let's make this like a running theme.
Yeah,
Jeremy's
like I said,
tales of public transportation.
It's got to be like a new segment. Like I called it. Like
it's like the people in New York that ride the MTA. You see somebody's Instagram story. There's always crazy shit going on. Every city's gonna have something.
Oh, it's certifiably crazy. Like it's nuts. Like some of the stuff that I've seen will like shock you beyond just like two people doing it underneath the bridge.
Oh, that's great. I think that qualifies as this has been a week, right?
Yeah, it's been a week.
In a week.
It's my every week.
It's Jeremy's every day.
God,
that's great.
Like I said, that guy's like stamina if he's going every day.
The things you do, to save money.
The things you do. Well, it's not even to save money. God, like I said,
it's for time, right?
Okay, yeah,
but it's completely 100% for time.
Sanity.
Yeah. Time and sanity.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that is interesting. I like to hear anything I can about Jeremy's life because I don't get to see him as much anymore. So
true.
Let's make this a running thing. Next week, I want to hear the next story.
You got it, sir. You got it. I'm pretty sure we can make that happen. I'm pretty sure we can make that happen.
Come on, Austin.
Come
Give
on.
us something
Don't
good
let us
next
down.
week.
Don't fail me now.
Right? We're hyping this thing
like I said, we have some. I said I have some. At least I have a back catalog of some gold to dig out of. In I don't know the 2 months that I've been here. So I said, hopefully, said that back catalog of gold will last me a little while, and we just keep on adding to the catalog. Now, Larry, I said I want to talk at you for a second because I said you got your display up. Like I said, I know it's not in its final form yet, but how does it feel to have like some sense of normalcy back?
It's nice, dude. I'm happy to be moved. We got an offer on our house. I don't think you heard that yet. So like as long as all that goes through, like by mid-May, like we should be kind of done with the whole moving process. But yeah, it's nice. I'm sitting in a different spot tonight. Last week I was sitting under the window. I don't have a desk yet, so I'm actually podcasting live from a TV stand right this second.
Nice.
So, but yeah, I got some shelves up. I'm enjoying my pops. I got my Megadorms out. I got some Wacky Wobblers. It's nice to unpack and just like be around my stuff again. It's pretty great.
Hashtag unpacking with Larry.
Yeah. I'm still doing that slowly. Like we moved on to unpacking kitchen stuff because apparently unpacking kitchen stuff is more important to my wife than me unpacking Pops. So yeah, Pops got put on hold. I've got most of my stuff unpacked. My little walk-in closet over here is completely full with Pops now too. So it's about time to start sorting through stuff and figure out what I want to do with it.
See, that's half the battle, half the fun. And like I said, have you found anything that so that you're just shocked that you had? Like you like man, I forgot that I had this.
No, like I was telling Nate the other day, like it's kind of the stuff that I bought within this last year that I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about this, right? Because we were building this house. It took about a year, and it's this like I bought stuff and I just pack it up. So it's really that kind of stuff that I bought and stuck in a box and just kind of forgot about. Nothing too crazy. A couple of duplicate pops that I'm like, oh, I didn't know I had 2 of those, but not too much, right? I'm slowly updating my Funko app. I think I'm up to 288.
Ooh, you're making some headway, making some steam.
Not bad. I'm almost to 300. Haven't touched the Dorbs at all yet on purpose. So all the Dorbs are still in the garage. So yeah, I'm at 288 just pops, and I know of at least like 1 or 2 more boxes that are in the garage that I haven't gotten to yet. So
yeah, so shout out to the Funko app. Like I said, I think the one thing I'm missing from the Funko app is the ability to share what I have. Like I said, let me link it out. Let me share what I have.
Yep.
Let me share my list. Let me do this, because like I said, it doesn't seem to have that.
No, not yet. I bet that's coming. That's one of my big ones. My other one is those awful Hot Topic stickers. Yeah. Like if it's got a Hot Topic sticker, you can't scan it with the barcode scanner. That one hurts, especially when it's like a Hot Topic exclusive.
Yeah.
Like I get it if it's a common, but those Hot Topic exclusives, man, I'm like, oh, I really wish I could scan this. And then like the My Collection page, I wish I could sort it by line, right? I wish I could sort it to see just my Wacky Wilders, just my Dorbs, just my Pops. That feels pretty basic too. So I'm sure all those are coming in a future update.
No, I am hoping so, just because like I said, I've made a couple trades recently, and it's like I said, it would be so awesome if I could just hey here, like I can categorize like hey here's the stuff I'm willing to part with, here's the stuff that hey it's untouchable, but then here's all the stuff that I want.
Yeah,
and so being able to kind of line all that up, or even just share the list honestly to begin with. Just because that's how I've kind of done a couple of deals lately with getting some pops that I've wanted for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I used to, right? We were friends on Stashpedia or whatever. Like sometimes you'd add stuff and I could see it, like, oh, I didn't know Jeremy bought that. Especially now that you live in Texas, right? Like that would be kind of cool. That way you don't have to be like, hey, look what I bought. I'd be like, oh, you bought this today. That's cool. Like it's interesting to see what your friends buy too. So Nicole in the chat asked a related question. She asks, how often do you feel like you guys need to go through your collection to purge some lines that you probably don't need to keep anymore?
Ooh, that is a great question.
Yeah,
I can actually answer that because I'm actually doing that right now. So I've kind of like shifted away from some of my Star Wars and Walking Dead. So I've been kind of using a lot of my previous Star Wars and Walking Dead pops as tradeaways for getting some stuff that I really want. So like for example, I actually just did a trade today for so we had gotten the Shiva last year, so right before San Diego Comic-Con. So Larry was able to kind of snag a couple of those for both me and him. And so something that I said I don't like the Walking Dead. I've just moved on to, you know what, I want to start focusing in on like sort of a couple very, very specific lines. I want to start filling in some gaps in some specifically for me with some spastic plastics, and then so also fill in some of the gaps in my Marvel line. And so what I did was I said I traded today that Shiva for the 2016 spastic plastic auto, the red auto. So that was limited to 480 pieces. So it was a great trade. Got to meet someone in the local community here, and I said it worked out with both of us.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I haven't really ever done a huge purge, so this like I just said, I just moved. So this moving is kind of my purge, and it's funny because Jeremy and I are kind of targeting the same 2 things: Star Wars and Walking Dead. Like I'm not super passionate about The Walking Dead anymore, so if I got to cut back a little bit, I think I'm going to start cutting back on The Walking Dead. And Star Wars, kind of the same thing. I'll probably keep a couple, like Darth Vader.
Yeah,
I've got I've got that Chrome C-3PO from 2015 San Diego. Like I want to keep that. Like I'm gonna keep a handful of them, but like, do I really need like basic Rey? Probably not. So I'm gonna start letting go some of those.
I think it's natural, for anybody that collects, your focuses kind of change over time and your interests change. I do it. I don't collect pops, but I collect action figures. And sometimes I purge some of the stuff that I just don't really care about anymore.
Yeah.
I think in order for it to not get out of control, sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's a big surprise, right? Last week we talked about Star Wars and how we were all getting a little bit tired of Star Wars. That's kind of where I was at. Like this past year during packing, I'm like, I'm just not as passionate about Star Wars as I used to be. So if I want to cut back on something, because I mean, that's the thing with Funko, right? It's this never ending story of cool thing after cool thing. Like I got 2 out of 3 Michael Jordan pops this week. Wasn't planning on buying all 3 of them, but like they popped up. Like the Fanatics one popped up while I was at work. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy this cool Fanatics black jersey Michael Jordan. And then once I bought that one, I already had the basic one on pre-order from Shumi. So I went on eBay and I grabbed the Target exclusive that I hadn't got too. Like there's just all this cool stuff. Something new always pops up every week. Plus, like Jeremy said, all those fantastic plastic / spastic plastics. Those are really cool. That's kind of what I'm into right now. So just, your interest kind of flow, and I'm onto some new stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking of Larry yesterday. I went to a local comic shop, Gotham City Comics, and he's got that giant Dorbs Batman. You can see it back there, that awesome one. And I found a Dorbs XL STCC exclusive one that I saw at the comic shop. Sent it to Larry. I said, hey, if you're interested, this is the price. But, you have like your friends that look out for you. You're always trying to find different things that can add to your collection. So it's one of those things that you kind of have to manage as you go. I think at least that's the way I treat it. I can't let it get too crazy. I kind of have to manage the collection at some point and purge every once in a while.
So there's always great opportunities to add to your collection. And we have one of those opportunities coming up with Phoenix Fan Fest.
Yes.
Segway master, that is right.
And what Jeremy just said was Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Yeah, exactly.
Formerly Phoenix Comic Con.
Yeah, coming up on May 23rd, Phoenix Fan Fusion is hitting Phoenix, Arizona, and we are going to go. We're pretty excited. They got a really awesome guest list. I know Scott particular is looking for signatures from somebody. Who are you looking forward to, Scott?
So I have one of the OG Jurassic Park movie posters, and I'm going to get that signed by Mr. Jeff Goldblum.
What?
Yes.
Very cool. Like the black,
awesome.
Right? You showed it to me. It's the black basic
the
poster
black,
with the old school logo.
Iconic logo on it. Original Jurassic Park movie, 1990. Was it 2, 3, whatever
3.
it was? That Jurassic Park. Simple poster for that. I'm getting it signed.
That is awesome.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, Jeff Goldblum, right? Like he's an A-list media guest. It's pretty cool. Like I think people were kind of critical of Phoenix Fan Fusion the past couple years, that maybe they didn't have as good a guest as maybe some other cons, but I could definitely say that this year's guest list it's the best they've had, at least in quite a few years. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's really impressive actually. It's expanded a lot, it seems, over the last few weeks too, because I know we knew about Jeff Goldblum for a while. Because Scott was planning that. But I didn't know Ray Park was going to be there, who was Darth Maul, and he was Toad in the X-Men movie. You've got a lot of really cool guys coming. You got Lando Calrissian, who is Billy Williams. He's going to be in the new Star Wars, so he'll be a cool autograph opportunity, if you want to get his autograph before the big movie comes out.
Right. Well, you got Paul Rubens, like Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman
is at this con. Like that is utterly amazing.
Jamie Lannister from Game of Thrones, Nikolaj.
That's a huge one. It's his first U.S. con appearance for 20.
Oh, that's cool.
So
for this year, that's pretty cool. Like they just announced him this week after the Game of Thrones premiere hit. So that one's, I don't watch Game of Thrones, but that one is super exciting. It's really cool.
Well, that and Scott, I think Scott's excited for another person. I don't know if he's looked at the guest list.
I have. And I know who you're talking about.
Mr. Adam Savage.
It is Mr. Adam Savage.
Yep.
That is awesome.
He's doing something special though, right? What's he doing, Scott?
So it's a really cool thing that it does. So he's here promoting his book, which is Every Tool's a Hammer, is his I guess kind of one of his mantras that he turned into a book. So he's going to be doing like a little meet and greet to promote the book. You get a signed copy of the book, and then like kind of like a meet and greet like picture with him and everything.
It's
So
really
it's
cool.
That's awesome.
it's a super cool setup to, I guess meet somebody, get their signature and everything. It's kind of like an all-in-one setup. It's very it's a really cool setup. So I'm excited to see what that turns out like.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. Like the fact you'll be able to meet him and it's not just walk up to the table. Because I think in the description even said, right, you get all that stuff, but then you can expect to spend a few minutes saying hi too. So hopefully, like it sounds like it won't be rushed, which is really cool. And I appreciate that Phoenix Fan Fusion put that on the website too, so you know what to expect and a really fair price point.
Yeah,
and you get a lot of stuff plus an actual physical book. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's different because I don't know if a lot of people have done anything like that for their, instead of having their signings, kind of make them like little like events. But that's a really good idea to do for some of the folks that are out there promoting something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I'm a big kid, and the person I'm most excited about is Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah,
I always thought that one is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, they always have a SpongeBob's signing at the Nickelodeon booth and San Diego Comic-Con, and like it's always been like on another day, or it's been like a day I didn't have a badge for. But I always thought it would be cool to meet like the SpongeBob cast, and like I said, it never happened. But this year, like Phoenix Fan Fusion's bringing them here, so I think I'm gonna have to take advantage of that. Maybe hit up that SpongeBob panel, and you know what? I don't have a SpongeBob pop right now, but I'm probably gonna have to pick up one of those new SpongeBob pops and get it signed.
The rainbow one.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool, right? There's like the what is the Super Bowl one where he's like wearing the band leader outfit too. That's coming out soon. Hot Topic exclusive. I haven't decided which one. There's even the Christmas one, which isn't bad. So I'm gonna definitely pick up a SpongeBob pop.
Like I said,
that's awesome.
Add to your ever-growing signed pop collection. Like I said.
Yeah, right. I wanna go home from end of May with another signed pop. So I got to do something since we're gonna be there.
Yeah, you definitely got to add to it, especially with all the guests that are coming. You can find something,
Yeah. There's really something for everybody, right? There's a bunch of Star Trek people too.
Yep.
George. That one's cool.
I always say that. Takei,
yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be there. If you guys are fans of Gotham, the guy that plays Penguin, Robin Lord Taylor, is going to be there. Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger, she's going to be there.
Elijah Wood.
Yes.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, the
Elijah
Red
Wood's
Ranger.
pretty huge.
Yeah, Ian Ziering is going to be there as well.
90210, right?
Actually, I think I'm actually looking at their guest list now. There's voice of Jack Skellington, Chris Sarandon's there too.
Yeah, see, I feel like they've expanded to the list even in the last few days because I didn't know all these people were going to be there. This is really exciting.
Wait, we're forgetting another person that was almost going to get a signature from.
Who?
Mr. Elijah Wood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
right?
awesome.
Like Wilfred. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Which is that one was the one that I think that surprised me the most, because that's not a name you see in a lot of these like conventions when you look at like, oh, who went to some of these big ones. Like, I don't know when I've seen his other than maybe a San Diego for like Wilfred or something. Like, I don't remember ever having them show up.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, that's what gets my attention when I'm looking for a Comic-Con guest list. It's the people who aren't at every con. So yeah, like you get Elijah Wood. Jeff Goldblum's been hitting up some cons, but he's not at every one. And I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the guy who plays Jamie Lannister. Like, those are three pretty big ones that, don't go to every town. But like as a Comic-Con too, like those are the guests that bring people in from other cities. Right? People from California can come in, or like Nevada. Like you attract the entire Southwest crowd, not just the Phoenix crowd. So I'm glad to see they're doing more of that, because they put on a really good event that I wish the rest of the world and country could go see. But like Ralph Macchio isn't going to draw a whole lot of people in.
Right.
But Game of Thrones,
yeah,
I guarantee you they're bringing like probably an international audience to come check him out.
So, can I be honest? But I think that's the one, like, when you get your photos with the celebrity and then you have to come back later to pick them up after they've been printed, like on that the desk thing. I want to walk by his and see how many people stab him, like pretend to like stab him.
I want to see if it convinces him to basically tuck his hand into his shirt. So he's missing
Yeah.
because that person is my hero.
Could you arrange for him to push you up like the roof of the Phoenix Convention Center? Because I'd be down for that too.
You could ask him if he could just be like shove you, and you'd be like,
yeah, right? I've only watched season 1 of Game of Thrones, so I don't know much about him other than he pushed that kid off the thing in the first episode. So
while boning his
I think that would be fun. What?
While boning his sister.
Oh yeah, of course. That part's pretty memorable too.
So
That's
if you
funny.
want to go to Phoenix Fan Fusion, head over to phoenixfanfusion.com. It takes place May 23rd through the 26th at the Phoenix Convention Center. So definitely head over to phoenixfanfusion.com to buy your passes today.
Yeah, and go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we'll be doing a podcast live that Saturday night, of course, and we'll be posting up other videos too from the convention floor. And you definitely want to follow us on social media. Just a reminder, we are at STS Guys on Instagram. We are at STS Guys on Twitter. And guess what? We're going to post up at least one picture on Facebook at the STS Guys.
Chilling.
Nice job.
Like a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always post a lot in our story of, cosplayers that we meet or, guests that we go and meet. So definitely stay tuned to those channels. We'll be posting a lot. And if you guys are going to be at Phoenix Fan Fusion, definitely look for us. We'll have pogs, we'll have pins, we'll have all kinds of cool STS Guys swag. We'd love to give it to you and also do a meet and greet. So look for us there.
For sure. I still need to order up new stickers. So new batch of stickers should be coming. I think if I do it tomorrow, like it should be here in time for Fan Fusion. So yeah, definitely see us. Come say hi. We would love to talk to you. Free high fives.
Free high fives. I'm in it for the high fives.
Yeah, you are.
That just sold me right there, Larry.
Well, now, yeah.
Well, no.
But
But
I'm excited though. 1 month away.
Yeah,
it's
getting
close.
super close.
Yeah, and then 3 months from now, we're going to be at SDCC, right, guys?
Yep.
I am
all
so
crash,
excited for that.
all crash into my hotel room because we only have one right now.
That's right.
Yeah, God love the lottery. We got one.
Yeah, I told Scott was like, dude, what if I don't get a hotel like on Friday? And I'm like, well, like honestly, man, like you have a place to stay. Like me and Jeremy are sharing. I'm like, you can come crash with us. Worst case scenario, like you're not going to be homeless.
Yeah, but it's just going to be all of us packed in.
Oh, it's going to be awful, room. But
yeah, if you guys have not been to STCC and you're not familiar with the hotel lottery, it is a stressful event.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's basically you don't know if you're going to have a hotel, but you've already have your tickets. So you put your name in this system, you pick your top 6, and then you might or may not get an email. The only person so far is Larry, so thank God for that. But we're hoping we get some more rooms because we need more.
Yes,
so the second wave
desperately.
The second wave goes out on Tuesday, so I've got a good feeling that we should get something. If not, like we'll scramble and make sure you guys have rooms. But like I said, worst case, me and Jeremy have a floor.
Yes,
and an extra pillow for you.
I'm so excited.
I'll bring a sleeping bed or like a little sleeping cot.
Yeah,
thing.
You're driving. You can bring an air mattress.
Yeah,
easy. You'll be good.
Yeah,
Nate's done it.
I'm driving there too. Yeah, I've slept on the floor at 3 a.m. in Larry's hotel room, so I am totally down for that.
Yep.
It's gonna be insane.
Do what you have to do for STCC. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be memorable. It's gonna be memorable.
Yes,
I'm stoked.
I am super stoked. Plus, like I said, this is the first time. Like I said, Larry, they said that you got a hotel downtown.
Yes.
No, it isn't.
So
last year was the year I didn't get a hotel downtown.
No. It's the man. Sorry, let me rephrase.
First time I got this hotel. Don't say the name of it.
Yeah.
Don't say the name. However, you guys are going to another event that'll make it very convenient for where you're staying.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully they still have it there.
But yeah, I'm stoked. Like staying downtown. I didn't care. Like we could have stayed in Hotel Circle again, but it'll be nice to be downtown, right? I know all the places I want to eat again and all that stuff. And Jeremy had the brilliant idea of that we can do Uber Eats and stuff too. Like, so yes, please, I'll pay you $4 to bring me food. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Definitely going to be doing that.
Well, the downtown hotel is definitely a plus. The first time I went, Larry had a downtown hotel, literally 10 minutes from the con. And there's really nothing like that. Being able to go back whenever you want, relax, get food. So I'm excited. That'll be a cool thing for us to have if we need to take a break.
Yeah, exactly. That too, right? Like, again, even if you don't need to sleep there, at least we all can come take a break. It's so nice to have a place to sit down and eat.
Yeah.
Like, really, like,
Yeah.
so you're not.
The worst thing at
it's
cons
awesome.
is there's no seating anywhere.
Yeah, right. You might have to get
like,
you might have to get your Subway sandwich from the 24-hour Subway and walk it back to the hotel. But at least you got a nice private place to sit down. It's nice.
It's the little things that really make the con experience better.
Oh, absolutely.
That sandwich, like I said, was disgusting but delicious at the same time.
Yeah, I forgot we went there.
It's one of those ones where you hate yourself while you're eating it, but you're like, I have to have this.
Yeah,
I really don't like Subway, and I don't choose to eat there aside from during Comic-Con. But yeah, like I do remember eating that in our room last year, and I think we were so hungry. It was the most delicious sandwich ever.
exactly. No, I said I have very vivid memories of the sandwich that was pre-made probably like 6 hours ago.
Yeah,
that we ended up paying like $10 for.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's con prices too, but that's all right.
So So I got a question for you then.
Oh, okay. What do you got?
Ooh.
This is gonna be this. Jeremy, you guys are gonna like this. This
I like this already.
You already said you don't like Subway, so is it Quiznos or Jimmy John's? Which is the one you go to?
Wait a minute. Is that this or that?
That sounds like a this or that question.
That does sound like a this or that question.
It is a this or that question, and it is the best segue ever.
Yes, that was good.
It's an amazing segue, Scott. And I'd be interested to hear what you pick.
Oh, Quiznos all the way, baby. That you got that toasted. Yeah, no.
Old school Quiznos though, or new Quiznos? Because I like old school Quiznos.
Oh, old school Quiznos is the best. Like the chicken carbonara would put you into a coma, and it was amazing.
Yes,
but yeah. So like, I can't knock Jimmy John's because it's good and it's quick and everything.
Yeah.
But Quiznos way better tasting.
Oh. So one thing, sorry guys, Nicola said something. I do a Costco trip prior to the con, worth it. I totally endorse that. I do a Costco trip as well. I recommend anybody, if you're going to drive, go to Costco, get some snacks, get some food because you're going to need it. Sorry.
No,
good call out, Nicola.
Yeah, that's a very good tip. We're flying this year. But I did see that our hotel has an optional refrigerator. I've never had a refrigerator for San Diego Comic-Con. Like, you have to pay extra, but I'm going to try to pay extra so we can get a refrigerator. I'm that excited about having a mini fridge.
So is it the question on that one? If you have to pay extra, do they just wheel one over to your room and like plug it in? Like, there you go. Or is it just a padlock? Like, you're going to have to tell me what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never stayed at this hotel before, so I will definitely let you know. I was picturing them wheeling it in because they run out. Like I've seen... Right? I've seen people say they run out, so they must have a small storage room, and then you pay them $30 or whatever, and they bring it up for you. I don't know. San Diego's weird.
They'll plug it in and be like, all right, in 12 hours, you can start using this.
Yeah, there's a serious lack of refrigerators.
It's amazing what a mini fridge can do for you.
That'd be so worth it to have a fridge.
Yes. I think so, right? Well, we'll go back to Comic-Con. Even if you eat at a restaurant and you have leftovers and stuff, I always have to throw them away because I never have a mini fridge to save it in. Like, it would be like, right? I don't eat very good at cons because like I'm not hungry and my mind's going a mile a minute and I just want to get back to the convention center. But it would be nice to be able to save half my meal rather than just throw it in the trash every time.
Well, and I usually buy like a case of water or something, so it's always nice to be able to make it cold. So you're not drinking all this.
Yeah, that too, right? You're not drinking lukewarm water. Nicola says it's a fancy mini fridge, so I'm excited.
Nice.
I'm getting there on Tuesday, so hopefully I get first pick at the fancy mini fridges.
You get the best and the biggest one.
Yeah.
So I kind of derailed our talk. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay.
So we're talking about this or that, Quiznos or Jimmy John's.
What do you got?
Scott's going with Quiznos. I'm going to go with old school Quiznos too. Not a big fan of Jimmy John's. There's just not enough on the sandwich. That chicken carbonara used to be where it's at for me, but it's just not the same nowadays. I haven't eaten at Quiznos in quite a long time, but they used to be amazing.
It's been years, man. Like I had to just look to see where there's Quiznos is. And there's actually one right down the street from my new house. So I'm gonna have to hit up Quiznos because I said I don't like Subway and I really don't enjoy Subway. I gotta go Quiznos too, man.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go hashtag Quiznos as well. Specifically because you can get that. They have like this honey mustard sauce that I used to freaking dip my sandwiches in. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a long time, so I don't know if they still have it anymore. I don't know if that's old Quiznos because I used to basically order a side of that honey mustard sauce and just dip my sandwich in it.
So I think I remember that it was all about the sauces at Quiznos. That was the thing. There's the thing about the chicken carbonara. They had like some kind of like Alfredo cheese sauce. It was amazing. But yeah.
So here's the thing I find interesting about this question. All of us went Quiznos, yet the other option at Jimmy John's, we all eat at way more often.
Yeah, like I said, it's been years since I've been to Quiznos.
Yeah, and to be fair, I don't really eat at Jimmy John's very often. Jersey Mike's is kind of like my go-to, or this local shop called DeFalco's. But yeah, I don't really eat at Jimmy John's.
Scott, me, and used to be Jeremy, we used to go there quite often too, but to Jimmy John's. But I guess we should start going to Quiznos, Scott.
Yeah, like I just thought, I was like, that's an interesting call out.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Just go to Quiznos.
Quiznos isn't even on our lunch roulette.
No,
Just
Ooh.
saying.
Is there one
Well-
nearby? Is there one nearby work?
there
I don't know.
probably. No one knows where Quiznos actually
No.
are. They just show up.
Quiznos reminds me of Schlotzsky's. It used to be like a really good sandwich deli that's better than your average Subway, but they've just gone downhill over the years.
See, that's just an Arizona thing, though. Schlotzsky's out here where it started. They're freaking amazing.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
I used to love Schlotzsky's.
like people out here, they love three things. They love their tacos, and so there's a couple of random tacos restaurants. So I went probably to one of the best taco places I ever went
Oh,
to.
what was that place called that you went? Because I was so intrigued by your story today.
Oh yeah, me too.
Torchy's Tacos.
Torchy's Tacos.
This place was amazing. Like it was probably the most amazing tacos I've ever had in my entire life. Like specifically because they had this Diablo like habanero like hot sauce that you put on it, made it amazing. But the two other things that Texas people love, like I said, that it's shocking because it's different in all other parts of the country besides here, is they love their Whataburger. Like so so right by my house, like I said, there's this giant shopping center, so like less than 5 minutes away, and there's an In-N-Out, there's a Whataburger, and then there's another like burger place. And so like so typically like in Phoenix or like even California, like I said, those lines around In-N-Out, like I said, they wrap around the building.
Yeah.
Not here. Like I said, the Whataburger wraps around the building, not the In-N-Out. Like
Dang.
it's super
That's
super
crazy.
weird.
No, the Texans love their Whataburger.
Oh yeah.
Have you been there recently? Have you gotten the Dr. Pepper shake?
I have not gotten the Dr. Pepper shake, but it's just definitely on my list.
It's
Where-
a Texas exclusive.
What?
Yeah, like me and Scott saw it online.
And we
like
went.
a week or
We
two
went
ago.
there.
Yeah,
to go
so we
get
went, and we had like was it Barks root beer shake or something?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what about the Dr. Pepper shake? And she's like, no, that's only in Texas. I'm like,
All right, so I will go and have a Dr. Pepper shake in your guys' honor,
thank you.
just because that needs to happen.
It sounds kind of disgusting,
Yeah,
but let me know.
yeah.
I'm
Let's
kind of
see how it
jealous,
is.
actually. I love Dr. Pepper. I would be
Well,
very
me
intrigued
too.
to try that.
So speaking of Dr. Pepper, like I said, I know we're getting off on a weird tangent of different things. So another thing that's weird here is, you know what? Like I said, in Phoenix, you have, like I said, if you don't want that much soda, you have the 1 liter bottles. You have the 2 liter bottles, or you have cans.
Sure.
Here, they have 3 liter bottles of stuff.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So like
I think I've seen those
Ooh.
before. They're like the really fat 2 liters, right?
Yeah, they're super huge. So right now,
Yeah.
I have a 3 liter of Dr. Pepper in my fridge. It is like
That's
the
awesome.
giant, biggest bottle I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's
Yes.
ridiculous.
Huge.
No one
Eventually they're
needs
gonna
that much
become, like,
soda.
So
Yes,
so
consume more
eventually-
soda.
Yeah, I was gonna say eventually they're gonna make it. You know the Brita filters that have the tap on the front so that you can like tap it and pull the water. They're just gonna put a tap on the side of a big ass box you slide in your fridge.
And it's one of those things that you don't necessarily realize the size of it until you put it next to like a sort of normal 2 liter, and then it just dwarfs the normal 2 liter.
Yeah. I think in Chicago, like the generic brand of soda. It wasn't even like the Dr. Peppers or Cokes. It was like the Shasta, whatever their Shasta's called. They had those 3-liter bottles. So I've seen them before, but you're right. We don't have those at all in Arizona.
Yeah.
Well,
it's weird.
Famous, Texas, go big or go home, right?
Exactly, right? Everything's bigger in Texas.
Everything's
even
bigger.
even the Dr. Pepper.
Even the Dr. Pepper. Speaking, I said, of Dr. Pepper or Coke?
Oh,
Dr. Pepper, hands
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper over everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the first thing I look for. Like when I go in, like I'm just there's a level of disappointment when Dr. Pepper is not an option on a like a soda machine when I go to a restaurant.
I really don't
Mr.
understand
Pibb.
that. Yeah.
Like no.
I really don't understand when it's not available at all. I'm like, how can you not have Dr. Pepper? And to Larry's point, Mr. Pibb is just a sad replacement.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, so here's the thing that I want to know, because there used to be Mr. Pibb and then Pibb Extra. Whatever happened to regular Mr. Pibb? Because everything is Pibb Extra now. You can't be extra if there's nothing to be extra of.
Good point. What makes it extra?
I think it has extra caffeine, which I don't really want that all the time if I'm going to have Pibb.
No.
Yeah. But it was just the thing where I was like, why does this still exist? Like,
I don't know. Does anybody like it? Like, I wonder. It's got to be somebody's like favorite soda.
Mr. Pibb? I said I'll do Mr. Pibb. I'll do Mr. Pibb. Like
that's like the last ditch. If I'm like, I don't really. They have Pepsi. Maybe I'll do a Pibb.
Yeah. Well, I like Pepsi more than that. But
if I'm really craving that Dr. Pepper, I'll do the Mr. Pibb.
I honestly don't even know if I've ever had Mr. Pibb, because I would choose anything else over Mr. Pibb. I'm that disappointed when they don't have Dr. Pepper. I forget where we were. We were somewhere just like last week, and they had Mr. Pibb, and me and my wife are like, damn it, we should have went somewhere else just because of the soda.
Well, also, real quick, shout out in the chat. Like I said, we have Collector Clint is Team Dr. Pepper as well.
Yes. And Team, did you see Team Torchies? He's been to Torchies.
Torchies. Like I said, I had my first ever Torchies tacos experience today. Like I said, and I am so excited. So the one I went to is like maybe like 15, 20 minutes from the house. But then came to the realization that next month they open up one like 5 minutes from 5 minutes from my house. And so
Collector Clint also said that Quiznos is a Colorado company. I was not aware of that, and they are not doing great.
Well, dude. We had a sample of 4, and all of us were like, we love Quiznos, but we have never gone to it.
No, and I did look. The closest one to work isn't that close, so that's why we never go to Quiznos.
Yeah, like, there you go.
Missing out, dudes.
Yeah.
Like,
I have another soda, this or that, as when we're on it. You just thought of something.
Go. Scott's going again.
Yep. Big Red or RC?
Ugh. What?
Neither.
I didn't say these would all be good options. Those are like the old school, like indie, like.
Well, those are like two like way different sodas.
They are very different, but they're other than Coke or Pepsi or Dr. Pepper. That's about it.
If that's the only thing on the tap, I'm going for the water.
No,
that's what I was thinking.
You go Big Red. I challenge anyone not to drink that bubblegum goodness.
No, Scott. So if you're gonna throw Big Red in the mix, you gotta either do Big Red or Barks cream soda or Barks red cream soda.
Ooh.
See, like I said, so Oregano's, like I said, the Italian chain out in Arizona, they used to have the Barks red cream soda on tap, but then they got rid of that shit, and I said it's been disappointing ever since.
I don't know if I've ever had Barks red cream soda either. But no, I think I've had RC somewhat recently, and it was disappointing. Like, how is RC even still a thing?
RC literally is. It's the taste of disappointment.
Yeah.
You're drinking you're drinking RC when you know somebody can't afford the Coke or the Pepsi machine.
Who's that poor?
Yeah, like,
no offense if you're that poor, but who's that poor?
The thing
that's
is,
the restaurant that's like giving up on that.
Soda's already like super cheap, so when you see RC, you're like, damn, that is really freaking cheap.
That is whack.
But here's the RC is basically so that way you don't feel bad that you're that poor. because it says you either got like Fiesta Cola, then
Okay.
RC.
Fair. And at that point, I think more of you if you were drinking the Shasta or the Faygo. Like, get the store brand, man. Get the Walmart. Get the Dr. Thunder. You're okay.
That's why I'm
Just
thinking
own
like
it.
Thunder.
RC's thing says, "Hey, at least we're not the generic brand."
That's no.
Very close, but not. Yeah.
Hey.
Like, I feel like that's what they talk about, like in their board meetings too. Like, hey, at least we're not the generic brand.
Hey,
So-
they're royalty. They said Royal
Crown.
That's true. Royal Crown Cola.
Is that what like Kate Middleton drinks? RC Cola.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
sure.
only have an
If I
RC
ask
Cola.
the princess, like, do you what's your soda? She's gonna go, oh, RC.
I'll partake in the Royal Crown.
I'm British.
I don't even think they drink that shit.
No.
No.
All right, staying on the food theme, I'm going to do my own this or that. Hamburgers or tacos?
Ooh.
Burgers.
Tacos.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's tough, man. Probably burgers, but tacos are really good.
What do you think, Jeremy?
I'm going tacos because tacos are more universal. Like, because like I said, you can have multitudes of different things in tacos. Like I said, burgers. I said, you can do,
No,
you can mix.
first off, you live in the land of hipsters. How dare you? They'll put anything on a burger. Larry and I had one the other day that had pancakes, peanut butter pancakes for buns.
Yes, it was awful. But
What's
right,
awful?
right, you know,
What's
but
that?
it was in the cafeteria at work. It was weird. I didn't even eat it. I literally took the meat off and just ate the meat by itself. And I didn't put lettuce or like I didn't put tomato or anything else on it because I didn't want tomatoes with my peanut butter pancakes. I thought that sounded awful too. Like, it was the most depressing lunch ever. I should have had an RC Cola with it, man.
Just replace the whole thing with
We're
RC.
desperately trying to
Would've been
offload
better.
these peanut butter pancakes and selling Larry this burger that he's like, oh, that sounds okay in theory.
Yeah, the chef guy sold me and Scott on it. He's like, we went up for our normal chicken bacon quesadilla, and he's like, well, you know, guys, you get that all the time. I'm making these special peanut butter pancake burgers for, I think it was International Pancake Day or something. And he's like, you got to try them. It's really good. So he got me and Scott to cave on it, but like, man, it was the worst lunch I've had in a long time.
It was a trip.
Yeah.
But as a fatty, I ate the whole thing. 'cause
You did, yeah.
Of course I did.
And
This
me-
is not good.
I literally couldn't do it.
It just doesn't sound like appetizing at all.
No, it was bad, man. There was
Yeah.
no good part about it. Didn't it have bacon in the pancakes too? It was
Yes,
peanut butter
yeah.
bacon.
Ugh.
It
It's
was
too
bad.
complicated. You know,
Oh.
pancakes just need to stay simple.
So
Make the
I have
ingredients.
a pancake related this or that. You know how people post on their Instagram stories like, I'm bored, ask me anything? My go-to question is always pancakes or waffles.
Ooh.
Okay, for me, this one is the one I'm gonna choose. I never eat. It's waffles, but they're too hard to fucking make. So I love waffles better,
Oh,
but
no way.
making one's a pain in the ass. So I'll make
True.
pancakes instead.
I mean, like, Eggo is pretty good for frozen waffles. Like,
Yeah.
See, I actually make waffles all the time, so I'm definitely going with waffles because I love my fucking waffles.
I am going team waffles as well. Just because I like the nooks and crannies that like catch
Yes.
that catch
Ooh.
the toppings.
right, the syrup doesn't just run off the side.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, no, 100% waffles. Like, I like pancakes. I think I like the idea of pancakes more than actual pancakes. Like, I'll get them. Like, you'll get a short stack at IHOP or something, and I can eat about half of it, and then I just get bored. Pancakes
Yes.
are boring.
That is perfect. I was just gonna say, I feel like I get bored with pancakes a lot easier than I do with waffles.
Yeah.
A waffle, I'm like, oh, this is amazing. It's holding all the butter. It's
And you
holding
can
all the
put-
syrup.
People don't look at you weird if you put like whipped cream and like fruit
True.
shit on
Fruit,
there.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you can.
Yes. And
You can
Collector
add
Clint,
more toppings.
chicken and waffles is one of my favorites. I love that.
Yeah,
So definitely.
same here.
I love meat and
Right? It goes great with chicken. Like, the waffles are
Yes.
like the waffles are the perfect breakfast food.
Yeah. Go to Lolo's, get some chicken and waffles. Amazing.
Roscoe's.
Roscoe's is even
That too.
better. Yes.
But
So,
here we have Lolo's, which is a good second place.
Who has not done a this or that yet?
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
All right, I want to go outside of the food
Oh, well,
We need to break
shit,
the
I'm,
food trend.
I'm out of fucking this or that's then.
And only just because I said like it's almost midnight here. I said I'm gonna talk about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jeremy's like, I'm gonna go run out and get food after this.
the pop culture podcast all about food today.
So I'm gonna throw out this Street Fighter 2 or Mortal Kombat 2.
Tough, man.
Old
All right,
school
so
fighting
I'm-
game.
I'm gonna stand up real quick
I think my brain just broke.
because I'm wearing my Street Fighter
Oh,
2
Yeah.
shirt.
oh snap!
I think you just gave me an
Larry-
embolism with that
Larry
question.
came prepared.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's an
I know. I'm like, I don't think Jeremy knew because you can't really see it. But I'm gonna say Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal
Repping
Kombat
the
2 is a
shirt.
lot of fun.
Dude, yeah, no, like I'm going with Larry on that one. It's Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go with Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, it was way better of a game. Like
But
Street
they're
Fighter
both-
2 is
They're
great,
both great.
but Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat had the little cell shaded people. It had that gory violence that no other real
Yes.
fighting game
Yeah.
had.
And it's like I don't know
And
how
it sticks in my brain. Like
I was in I think it was in like 8th grade or something when that came out. So like what, a 13, 14-year-old, like being able to rip somebody's head off their body and stuff. That was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
and still, to this day, all of us are going whoopsies. Like when something goes wrong, like we do. Yeah, we do a little yell from the goddamn game. Like other than
you know
the
what?
character stuff, I don't do like
yeah.
I can't hum the Mortal or the Street Fighter theme.
No,
Like
true.
I don't know it, but I can do the Mortal Kombat
You
one.
know, I don't know about you guys, but I do a lot of Hadokens though too. So
Hadouken.
I do that.
Well, I think I like Mortal Kombat because it's a little bit of a slower paced game. Street Fighter always felt super fast to me, and Mortal Kombat's a little bit more slower pace, more methodical, and to somebody's earlier point, the violence. I love the violence in Mortal Kombat.
Did you pick
Speaking of-
Jeremy?
Like I said, I had not picked yet, but I am also going to go with Mortal Kombat 2
Wow.
just because I love. I said I like you thought the fatalities were awesome. Like I said, like the idea of fatalities in the first game were awesome. They just like completely up the ante. I said in the second one because that's when you can actually involve the stages. You can knock someone into like the acid stage.
Yep.
Yeah.
They said you had Baraka that could just like shave you, like shave your skin off. Like it was amazing.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
funny
true.
because the chat seems against us. Nicola,
Yeah.
Harvey, everybody's saying Street Fighter. So it's a good
Sorry,
game.
guys.
Good game.
Street Fighter's good, but I cannot put any Street Fighter above the old school Mortal Kombat games. I was gonna say Mortal Kombat, but there's a couple in the middle there that were pretty shit. So the old school ones.
Well, and I'm pretty hyped for Mortal Kombat. We got Mortal Kombat 11 coming out next week, which I'm going to be picking up. So I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, we will be playing that for sure.
Sticking on the Mortal Kombat vibe, I actually have one of my this or that's is Scorpion or Sub-Zero.
Ooh.
Team Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Sub-Zero.
Get over here.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
like-
going with Sub-Zero. He's like one of my mains.
See, so I like Sub-Zero, but I don't like his like because of the was it 3 where he showed back up, but it was like the brother and he didn't have the ninja mask or anything on. Like that idea that like that was Sub-Zero kind of turned me off of the character versus the always ninja'd up Scorpion. Like always looks like a badass.
Yeah, and with me, like I said, it's like like I said, it also depends. Like so, for example, if from like playing wise, I loved playing as Scorpion in the older games. In the newer games, I like playing as Sub-Zero because like I said I feel his moves. I feel like his moves have a stronger like skill set. But like I said, the Scorpion in the old games, like I said, it's just being able just to like freaking throw your thing out there and like, get over here and like just draw them in and like knock people off stages and stuff like that.
Wasn't that like the easiest move in the world to do too? Wasn't
It was.
like back forward or something?
Yeah, you didn't even have to be good at the game. Like I said,
No.
it said you could learn that move like in like 2 seconds.
When
Yeah,
it was
like
down back
like-
punch did the little kick thing where you teleported to the other side.
Okay,
I remember Scorpion. Scorpion was like my first favorite character, but then I grew up and decided Sub-Zero was better.
I like Sub-Zero because you can make traps. You know, you can kind of
Yeah.
freeze people, then make a combo. You know, you can really
It was
use.
really it was really cool to freeze them in like funny poses and stuff too,
Yeah.
right? Like especially again as a kid, and a lot of the like the technology in that game was better than anything else we had ever seen. Like it was fun to like freeze your friend while he's trying to jump at you and just sit there and stare at him for a second.
Right, and
It was a cool move set.
You get the ice slide sweep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you can go under them and sweep.
That
them.
thing was fun too.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm definitely hyped for that. That's why I picked that this or that. So what else, guys?
I've got a video game one too that we need to do because I made it the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So on Thursday, Cuphead dropped on the Nintendo Switch. So how about this or that, Mugman or Cuphead? Who's your favorite Cuphead character?
I'm gonna go with Mugman because I like blue over red.
I was to say, I gotta go the other way. I hate his big blue nose, so I gotta go with Cuphead.
I'm going Team Cuphead as well.
Yeah, I'm going Cuphead
more
too.
important because the game is named after him. So.
That's what I think, right? He's the Mario of Cuphead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
Let's just hope that
Luigi.
Yeah, like let's just hope that Mugman doesn't get Luigi status on anything, because hot damn, that man gets so much hate.
Yeah, right. I don't think it's quite on that level, and it probably never will be. But who knows? But
Definitely
yeah,
a smaller franchise.
I bought it last night. I had never really played Cuphead.
It's
Aside
hard
from
as
like
shit.
a few times. Oh, it's so hard, but it's so fun because it's so frustrating. Like you get so close to the end and you just like sit there and be like, oh, if I would have just done this one thing differently and stuff. Like it's the perfect level of hard where it's just like super frustrating, but you know you can overcome it. At least that's where I'm at. Like I didn't throw my Switch across the room yet or anything, but
I would say that this is the game that will end up being the ruin of many a people's Switch.
it's possible.
Well, and it's one of those games, and I think the reason why I like it is because every time you play it, you get a little bit further. So basically, because everything's I think in patterns, and so
Yeah.
once you get to the boss, once you get to the boss levels, like I said, it's a move of patterns, and so as you progress and it's like, hey, you master one pattern, hey, another pattern happens, you happen to die, you can go back, you start to stack those master patterns on top of each other to be able to actually successfully complete the levels. So I like it a lot.
Yeah, I haven't
exactly. It's
purchased
fun.
it before, but being on the Switch now, I'm definitely going to be getting it because it's one of those games I feel like I can play as I travel. And, you know, Larry's going to have it. We talked about this before, but I want to play with him in the game too and see how that co-op is like.
Yeah, that would be cool. $20. Like it's a good price point too. So it's really fun. I definitely recommend it if you guys like if you're listening and you haven't played Cuphead, and I'm sure you've heard about it, but like it's on the Switch now. It's a really I think it's a good one too because you don't have to play online, right? You can play on an airplane, you can play wherever. You just throw it on. Like Jeremy said, like you can maybe knock out a level in one sit and then move on and just move on with your day.
Mm-hmm. One of the best things about the Switch.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I know I've done a few already, but I want to stay on the video game train and do one more.
Go for it.
So if you had to pick a Mario game or a Zelda game.
Ooh.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
Zelda games are good, but I'm way more excited whenever I hear a new Mario comes out.
I'm going Zelda. And it's just for the fact of I have better memories like of playing some of the Zelda games than I do the Mario games.
Yep.
And specifically just because of like I remember playing like Legend of Zelda back in the day, and unwrapping that gold cartridge and like the memories that go along with Zelda, like I said, make me go with Team Zelda more.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Jeremy on this one. Even though I love Mario, I really do. Zelda Ocarina of Time was one of those games that just stuck with me and opened my eyes to like it wasn't really a full RPG, but it had kind of that open world feel to it. It felt like a bigger game than what I was used to. Yeah, I definitely got to go with Zelda because I've played all the ones since then. I love every single one of them. The most recent one that came out on Switch, Breath of the Wild, is absolutely amazing. If you have not played it, you are seriously missing out.
Yeah, I haven't played it. I have the like. It's kind of funny. I have the. I know I should probably get it. I have the more recent nostalgia for the Mario games. Like the first game that Ian and I played together was the Mario Bros. On the Wii, the regular Wii. So it was the first, right? It was the first Mario game we beat together, and then we played the Wii U one a ton. And I'm anxiously awaiting a new Switch version like that.
A good side scroller Mario.
Yeah, like the classic Mario game.
Yeah, I will. A good platformer. Like, there's never a bad Mario platformer. You know,
those ones where you can bubble and stuff, like this newer setup. They're so fun. They're really good games.
Well, I know me and Larry talked about this, but before they announced that they were going to re-release that same 2D side scroller, we were really hoping it was going to be a new Mario game, but unfortunately, it's not.
No, not yet, at least.
Yeah, Larry. Even though stuff like Odyssey and Galaxy is amazing, sometimes you just crave that old school feel, and I think we need a new classic 2D Mario.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to do it. I think I don't know, maybe they're still developing it, so they decided to redo the Wii U one. And I think they also feel like a lot of people didn't play the Wii U ones, right? Like
no one really
like,
played
that
those.
Exactly. So they're like, hey, there's an opportunity here to repackage this and make some money. And like, I'm not gonna lie, we bought it. We have it on the Switch now too. I was reluctant, but we bought it and we started playing it. And you know what? It's still a lot of fun. So
yeah,
nice, awesome. This or that.
Yeah, throwback to episode 41, by the way, too.
Whoa,
it's been
40.
It's been 40. Yeah, it's been like 39 episodes since we did this, so that I looked it up.
It's actually a lot of fun. When I think of these episodes, I actually have like a huge list of stuff.
Yeah.
So
I got
so many things I want to ask. We got to do this again sometime.
Can I do? It's not a this or that. In creating the this or that's or thinking of some of them, I created a would you rather.
Ooh.
Do we have time to do a good would you rather?
Of course.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you rather get a back rub by Thanos or a foot rub by the Hulk? Both pissed off.
They're gonna kill you probably either way.
Yeah, either way. I'm gonna say Hulk because my feet are a lot smaller than my back.
I'm gonna say Thanos because I love a good back rub.
Yeah, I was just say seems like he's got some good
some strong hands. I mean,
is he wearing the gauntlet?
Yeah, wearing the gauntlet.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he still has got some strong hands. Like, I'm sorry, like
is he wearing the gauntlet though? Like, so I think that's my choice. Because like I said, I don't want that sharp metal.
No.
Yeah.
As soon as you said gauntlet, I was like, oh wait, no, the back rub's off limits now.
Yeah, I'm thinking gauntlet.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna have to go.
I think he just use one hand.
Thanos doesn't use one hand. It takes two hands.
He does to snap.
Actually, it's technically two because he's got to like clench his fist and then snap. Right?
You gotta clench that fist and then snap.
Clench it, snap.
Holds his breath for a second. Oh.
Yeah. I knew it was coming.
Oh, that's what happens when you shoot the ship, right, guys?
Yeah.
That is what happens when you shoot the
Good
ship.
save.
That is amazing.
Well, it's been a good episode.
Now, Scott, like I said, I want to take your idea, as weird and creepy as your would you rather was. I think we can pivot that into a future episode of
so it's of this or that, or would you rather?
Yes. I was thinking that too.
I actually have another. Would you rather? I just thought of another good would you rather. Do you want to do it now or save it for a later one?
Just do it, Scott.
So, would you rather Disney takes over the X-Men, but only makes one good X-Men movie, or to continue in the shitty train they're going right now?
Oh, one good. Give me one good X-Men movie. That's fine. At least we get a good one. Right? Otherwise, we're going to suffer for years and decades, and just give me one and done. That's fine.
I don't know. I've liked some of I'm gonna probably be hated here, but I've liked some of the X-Men movies that have come out, even though some of them are complete shit. I might be more open to getting more movies.
So you want more shitty movies?
They're not all
Well,
shitty though.
Ever.
No, like
I mean, Apocalypse was pretty shitty, and Dark Phoenix isn't looking too promising.
and Last Stand.
But Last Stand was really bad.
Ooh, yeah.
We got the original X-Men though, and then we got X-Men
X-Men Origins
2.
Wolverine.
Oh dear lord! But we did get Logan, which was from Fox, right? That was cool.
No,
Yeah.
no, but the question was here's the thing is the question was is that there, like I said, you get all shitty ones in the future. Like I said, it's not like you get some hits in there. It's you keep on getting all shitty movies.
Oh
It's
well,
been The Last Stand over and over.
Okay, I didn't realize it was The
But
Last Stand
knowing-
quality over and over.
so if you
Nobody
choose-
wants that.
If you choose the good quality, though, they make one and will never make another X-Men movie again. Never use the characters in context.
Well, going by
I'm going with the death to the X-Men. Give me the one good movie. Like that's my choice too.
Well, going by Marvel's current trajectory of time of movies, now Endgame's going to be 3 hours. If you give me a 5-hour X-Men, I would be totally in for that.
No, super short. It's got the good one's got to be a super short, hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, like a reasonable time.
Oh, what? Scott, you keep changing the rules here after I've already decided.
Well, because you keep deciding off a bullshit thing.
5 hours. No normal theatrical release is 5 hours.
But it's one movie that they're going to make. Come on, guys. They have a lot of
2
story to cover.
intermissions. One movie, 2 intermissions.
Just give me a pee cup, and I'm fine.
Give me a catheter.
Yeah, give me a catheter, and I'm good to go.
Are you cathing up for Endgame? Are you cathing up?
I saw one of those portable urinals. I might bring one of those.
So I was gonna say, like, this may be a good call for adult diapers.
Ooh.
I think they have a buy one get one free sale. So like, we'll get a pox for everybody.
Let's just say that theater is going to start stinking really
Yeah. What if you're sitting there and about an hour and a half in? Yeah.
Yeah, you just see some guy just turning blue. Just
Well, but here's the thing. You all
I
laugh.
wouldn't put it past people.
You all laugh at that right now. Here's the fact and reality of it. There's actually going to be people out there that are actually going to do that.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah.
There
That's
was
gross.
like this post about these portable catheter or urinals. And it's like, bring one for Endgame. It was a joke, but I think people are like, oh, that's a freaking great idea.
Somebody's gonna do it.
I'm gonna build a thing to catch my piss and hide it inside my pants.
Yeah.
So I don't miss 2 minutes of a Marvel movie.
Either that or people are just going to piss on the floor because it's the
Oh,
general
gosh.
public. You know how people are.
I love
Somebody's
where
gonna
this
do
has
that.
evolved to.
I mean, people in general are freaking nasty. Somebody's
All right,
gonna
hold
do
on.
that.
But hold on. You don't piss right at your seat, right? Because then you have to step in it. Do you go up to the front by the screen? Where there's that
well,
extra space between the first row and the
I
screen?
think you just try to get it down, not directly in front of you, but down the gap, so it goes onto the floor.
You choose the back row, and then you do it in the corner.
Well, do you actually stand up, or do you have like the power recliner, where you just kind of angle it down so it kind of falls underneath the footrest?
You're gonna drink all your soda, and then you're
shorts
gonna
on
try to
your
catch it in
chair.
the soda cup. and
That
it's probably
would
gonna
make
miss.
sense. Yeah, use your soda cup.
Hey, here, can I have a real quick this or that since we're on this right now.
Do it.
Would you rather so miss 20 minutes of Endgame where you couldn't go back and rewatch the movie? Like, so you only get one chance to see the Endgame, or have an adult diaper on and shit your pants.
But you have to shit your pants.
So you have to shit your pants.
Shit my pants. I'm
If it,
sorry.
if it means I'm not missing Endgame, I'm gonna shit those pants.
No, sorry. 20 minutes. I will use the bathroom like an adult.
What if it's
They're
the most
called
important
adult
20 minutes of
diapers.
your life?
I've seen
it's
plenty of adults wearing them, Larry.
No, but then you're gonna get like a rash and stuff too, and no, and then you're
Yeah, no,
no.
I'm 100% shitting my pants.
But how you can't even like clean yourself up? You're gonna have to drive home like that.
That's a future problem.
Well, you go home and take a shower. Like I said, it just you wash that shit right off, literally.
Yeah, soap down real good and say I saw all of Endgame.
So we have significant others now. We don't have to worry about impressing anybody anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like there's you just go, man. Just go.
Just do it. I got your
Let
back.
her
Buddy.
rip. Yeah.
I got your back.
I love how This took a very, very dark turn.
Yeah, we might as well just end it now. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's going to go down another rabbit
So-
hole.
But yeah, so we need to do a future episode of more Would You Rathers.
So speaking of significant others, mine is concerned why we're talking about poop on the podcast.
It's amazing.
Shout out to Elizabeth.
Yeah, my fiance just looked at me like, "What are you talking
Yeah.
about?"
You guys are now talking about shitting your pants. Yeah.
So
Yes, we are.
People
Have
actually
you met
enjoy
us?
We're
this.
talking about Avengers Endgame. Like it's a real problem.
All right, Larry, where can people find us?
well, people can find us next week live on YouTube talking about Avengers Endgame. Right? That's next week.
Yes, that is next week.
So yeah,
It
Endgame,
is. Yeah.
You guys all
Endgame
have
next Saturday.
You guys all
And-
have tickets you're gonna see it before the podcast.
Yeah, I think we
Oh, yes.
all have seen it before.
Okay.
Yes, I'm seeing it on Thursday night.
Friday.
And if you guys are going to be getting yourself a Avengers Endgame Funko Pop, why not get it off shumistore.com? Save yourself 10% using code STS Guys. Go to shumistore.com. They'll send it to you in a pop protector, nice and safe. You'll have your whole Endgame display up, ready for the movie.
Well done. Shumi also has fig pins now. And if you didn't see that awesome fig pin mail call unboxing video, I got a super rare John Cena fig pin. You should go watch that on our YouTube channel. And
So-
then you can go buy your own.
Is
well,
it
not
a
the
John
rare
Cena Action figure?
Yeah. Yes. On my Christmas wish list.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep. So check out that awesome video. And then Shumi has the if you like Endgame, he's got the Endgame fig pins up there too. So go check that out. Fig pins are really fun to collect. I'm totally getting into them as well. So yeah, shumistore.com, code STS Guys. And then after you do that, go over to Instagram and check us out at STS Guys. Go over to Twitter, check us out at STS Guys. And we're on Facebook at the STS Guys. And I am Larry from the STS Guys.
Shown like a villain.
And then I know you like to listen to podcasts. Go check out the new Podcoin app, the app that pays you money to listen to podcasts.
Wait, Larry, you're saying you can get paid for listening to the STS Guys?
Correct. If you download Podcoin on iOS or Android, you earn Podcoins that then can be turned into real rewards, like an Amazon gift card. It's
Yeah,
super
both.
easy, super fun, and it has all your favorite podcasts like the STS Guys, like Talking Pops. They're all on there. Go check us out.
That's where Larry and I have been recently listening to the episodes.
Correct.
I am
Ra-
so on the Podcoin train. Cha-ching.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
I choose you, Podcoin.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
So for episode 80 of the STS Guys, I've been Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
Hey guys, it's been Nate.
And I'm Scott.
And we're the STS Guys. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Forget your diapers.
Go see
Boop.
Endgame.